Hello, hello. Welcome on in to another episode of the Whiskey Crusaders. I'm Will.
I'm Sarah.
And I'm Matt.
Today we are continuing our discussion of Traverse City and their whiskeys. We are drinking their bourbon whiskey finished in port barrels today.
Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button.
Alright, so this is a port barrel finish limited edition. This is 43%. It's a blend. It's a blend of their source product plus their own product. So it's a 71% corn, 25 rye, 4 barley. It's at least 3 years old. Finished for an additional 4 months in a port cask.
And it's finished in the port cask in Michigan.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
All of it's in Michigan. This is the regular one. They also made, the day we got there, also came out with their cask strength. Oh my gosh, it was unbelievable. Unfortunately, I don't have a sample of that. This one came from Pete as well for their project manager. If I had known that, I would have bought a ball of it. It was mind-blowing good. So, let's see what you guys think of this. But yeah, so let's get into the nosing and tasting of this delicious whiskey.
So this is a bourbon.
This is a bourbon.
Finished
Ooh.
in port casks.
I mean, it is port.
Ooh.
Yes, it is.
That is
It
a
is.
tawny port.
Plum.
I was going to say plum,
Fig.
raisin,
Raisins.
dried fruits for days.
Prunes,
Oh, gosh,
dates,
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
plum juice.
It also kind of has a pound cakey
Mm-hmm.
sweetness to it.
Crushed almonds.
Oh gosh, I could live in this nose.
A little bit of mint maybe back in there.
Smells almost like a cognac. It's
Yeah.
ridiculously fruity.
Yeah, I've just been around a couple times. Get a little anise and some cinnamon in there too. But yeah, that port comes alive with those dark stone fruits.
Jeez.
Wow. I mean, that is probably the most ported
Port-heavy
bourbon
nose.
I've ever tasted. Ever known.
Ever
Hell, we
knows.
haven't gotten to the taste yet.
Yeah. Like.
I mean, that is just jumps out of the glass.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if you like port, you're going to freaking love this thing.
There's a nuttiness. There's a waxy walnut in there.
Yeah, I mean,
This is so good. I'm like.
like I said, you think of this, I got to ask Pete, maybe we can get a sample of the cask strength, because that cask strength blew my freaking mind when I tried it.
And it's everything that we just listed in the nose and the taste. It is
Oh.
very fruit forward. Dry fruits, plum, the fig, raisin.
There is a
Yeah.
little bit of that anise, a little bit of that black pepper ding towards the mid palate and end.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah, lots of toddy port, lots. Plums,
Oh.
figs, prunes,
Tastes a little bit younger on the palate than I was expecting out of
Yeah.
the nose.
some fresh plum juice, I would say, is in there. Caramel, cinnamons.
And it's still got that pound cake sweetness to it. And it's almost like if you were to take your pound cake and then just dump a whole bunch of fruit on it and go to town.
But on the second layer of it, it's got that mint, your rye,
Yeah.
honey, some old tea bags, your baking spices show up, but also got like that bitter cacao, chocolate shavings, some vanilla bean, fresh
The-
tobacco leaf. It's very vegetal on the second
The
go-around.
second go round, I get a lot of the chocolate. And it's almost like you were sitting there sucking on a piece of chocolate and letting it melt in your mouth and coat your mouth. And yeah. Oh, that's so good.
It's also got that damp, wet forest floor of Michigan.
I really want to try the
Yeah.
barrel proof of this.
So we got stuck in a storm while we were in Michigan.
Water?
And we're in the forest by a lighthouse up on the North Shore. And it's one of the old historical lighthouses. And this is exactly like when it rained in the forest floor. This is exactly what it smells like. This is freaking awesome. Like I said, this is the regular one. The freaking cast strength will blow your freaking mind.
I really want to try it. And it's still lingering off that second sip I took, and I
Oh,
still
so
just
good.
get chocolate in the back of my throat.
Mm-hmm.
Like, as you're
Yeah.
a Hershey Kiss, for instance, and you're just sucking on it, and then you swallow it, and it just coats your throat with the chocolate. It just lingers.
With a drop of water, the nose, the port nose, substantially dilutes, and you get a lot more of the bourbon on the nose whenever you put the drop of water in. The palate all comes together and becomes a much more round and cohesive journey across. But a lot of the port kind of vanishes as well. So a lot of the complexity kind of goes away.
So no water.
Yeah,
No
no
water
water,
in this
yeah.
one. They had this dialed in pretty darn well from the distillery, I feel.
I mean, it sure tastes like it.
Freaking delicious.
And do we know what this goes for?
This one's more expensive. This is like 60.
Okay.
So it's because the pork casts are expensive.
Right.
The cast strength I think goes around. I was like, it wasn't that bad. It was like 90 for the cast strength.
Okay.
When we were up there, so I would pay that. Like I said, if you like this, the cast strength is just seriously one of the best ones I've probably ever had. To be real honest, and I love it. It's like I said, most bourbons I do not care for. I have a weird wine. This is freaking delicious. I can't say enough good things about how freaking awesome this whiskey is.
Yeah, and I'm a fan of
I was
bourbons
gonna
that
say,
are finished in
both of us are
our
huge
wine
fans.
wine barrels. Yeah,
I like
port, sherry.
I like
you know.
Scotch stuff finished, but bourbons I find usually funk. This doesn't have that weird
No.
funk for me.
There's not a funk.
That a lot of weird bourbons get with their finishes. This is freaking awesome. They did this perfect.
Really good job, guys.
Yeah,
Yep.
Pete. Yeah, once again, Pete. Thanks again for these. These are freaking awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
All right. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button and drop a comment below for us. Until next time,
Keep on crocheting for better whiskey in your glass.
cheers.
Oh,
That's good. It's really good. I got a little bit of leather on that last one.